Hey folks, we are here for another installment of our deep dive into Dungeon Denizens 2, and boy do we have a monster for you. This is one that is, let's just say, this is one that's been cooking for a while because we are here to talk about the Risen one. And Chris, oh, I'm sorry, I should probably, if you haven't figured out after 10 videos, I'm Michael Curtis and this is Chris Doyle. We're both here from Goodman Games, and we've had monsters on our minds. So take it away, Chris Doyle. Tell us about Risen ones.
So let's get it. So when you first hear that you're going to be going up against the Risen One, you're probably thinking, "Oh, this is going to be an undead baddie, stock up on the crosses, the holy symbols, and the holy water and everything." Only to be shocked and surprised to find out that the Risen One is an ooze that is created when arcane alchemy and ancient fermentation. Yes, I said fermentation get mixed together into a primordial soup, if you will, and it turns into a semi-sentient ooze-like yeast-based organism. Yeah, I am not kidding that that's basically what this one is all about. But it's really cool. It comes on the 5e side. It comes with several different variants because obviously you can have a small dough-sized piece of yeast risen one, or you could have this massive, pile that's the size of an entire bakery. But what's some of the cool things about this critter is it actually can absorb poison in its pseudopods. So it can actually like dip its whatever pseudopods into some sort of poison and everything. And then every time it hits you with that pseudopod, it actually inflicts that poison on you, which is really cool. And as we all know, yeast just keeps rising and rising. So this thing's got regeneration and also self-replication. So if you whack it with like a sharp-edged blade, it's just going to cut into two pieces, and now you're going to have two risen ones that you're going to have to deal with. So this one's out there. We have to admit this one's out there. But you know what? Sometimes monsters like this at the game table, the ones are people where they might be relaxing in a bakery or in between adventures at a tavern, and they don't realize that the fight is coming to them, and then all of a sudden they're into it and the fight is there when they think that they're just out shopping for equipment and stuff. So a lot of possibilities to bring this one to your game table. Really fascinating ooze-like creature. But yeah, that's it. That's the Risen one.
It's the worst case of friendship bread ever. The friendship starter dough that you get and everything. And
Yeah.
speaking of that, that's another way you can hook your players in, and you guys want to fight a monster that has a lot of dough. Oh yeah, sure, why not? And then, well,
There you go.
we're in line, right?
Wow, that sounds like a perfect X crawl monster right there. Fight a monster with a lot of dough, and then there you go, get the Risen one.
And we haven't called that out. I would not be doing my due diligence if I wasn't saying Dungeon Denizens 2 for the DCC version is compatible with X-Crawl Classics and, of course, Monster and Mutant Crawl Classics as well. So,
There you go.
you have no excuse not to picking this one up if you play any CC game. So,
Yep, utility at the game table, folks.
oh, all right. So if you want to know more about Dungeon Denizens 2, DCC, our 5th edition fantasy, everything else that Goodman Games is putting out, be sure to click, happy, ring the bells, do all the stuff that you're supposed to be doing for these wonderful things on YouTube. And stay in touch, and we will get notified when we have new content dropping in the future, and for your own enjoyment in your private kitchen as you are cooking up your own Risen One to terrorize your small family and pets. All right, I'm Michael Curtis. I am out of here, and we will see you around.
Yes. Take care, everybody.